So there is a lot of hype behind dbrand's brand new Ghost case, which they're charging $50 for. This is a clear case that dbrand claims which will never yellow, and actually you will die before it yellows, and it has the strongest magnets of any case that dbrand has for the MagSafe alignment. So in today's video, we're gonna unbox this. We're gonna test and see whether these two claims hold true and whether or not it's worth the $50. Let's get started. Now, looking just at the packaging, it's got this really cool looking sticker on this, which protects the back of the case during shipping. Now let's go ahead and take this out of the box. First and foremost, this is a clear case that has a lifetime warranty on it. dbrand says that this case will never yellow, and if it does, they will actually give you a brand new case for free. It's gonna be a bold claim, dbrand. Second, the case itself is 1.2 millimeters thin and it weighs 28 grams. Now, we're gonna remove this very easily. And then third, the case itself is supposed to use the strongest set of magnets that dbrand has ever used in a MagSafe case. Here we have the outside plastic. You can see how clear it is, and if you look at it, how thin it is. Now let's go ahead and put my iPhone 15 Pro Max inside of here. Pretty easy to put in. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here about the fit of the case. So the case is pretty tight around here on the sides. It's a little bit gappy here on where each of the power buttons are. And it's tight here at the bottom, or top, sorry. But here at the bottom, this is like not very snug. Now, it doesn't come off the corners very easily, in my opinion. All right, if we look here at the back, you can see that the MagSafe array is raised up from the bottom of there. The case here has got a lip around the front of the case that should protect it when you put it down, protecting the case from, or protecting your screen of the phone from getting any accidental scratches. So the entire case is surrounded in this black band that has these ridges on it, which makes the case very grippy. The buttons, very tactile. The buttons that are covered along with this ridge. Now there's an option for I think $10 where you can buy 2 screen protectors. I did not get that option. Oh, let's see here. Now here, looking at the case cutouts on the bottom, we can see here that the case cutouts look pretty good. Now I have a Apple branded Thunderbolt cable, which is probably the thickest cable I own. And it fits in there perfectly. Phone's nice and snug. It's not going anywhere. dbrand says that this is their strongest magnets on the case. So let's go ahead and test out the magnets. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to get my Moft wallet, which I use with all my phones and all my phone cases here. And just kind of that is not that strong. You could see that one happen. dbrand, I think not telling the truth, because that is not very strong. That's very, that is totally not that strong. So I think the claim that these are the strongest magnets that dbrand has ever used, unless they're using 0 magnets before this case does not feel like it's that strong, or the magnets don't feel like it's that strong. It's actually very weak feeling. Let's get the Logitech Boost Charge Pro charging puck. This is like a MagSafe charging puck. And maybe it was just that. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Well, came off again. So I would kind of question their how they're measuring strong or strength. Now, coming in at 33 grams, this is probably one of the lighter cases that I felt. Obviously, it is a clear plastic case, so there's really not a whole lot to it. It does have this unique magnet design, which is actually on the outside of the case, which is kind of hard to believe. So there's no MagSafe ring on the inside. It's actually on the outside, which is going to connect this here. This phone is 1.2 millimeters thick. You can look at that here. It's actually quite thin. And it is guaranteed that this is not going to yellow. At least you will die before this yellows. I do like this case. I like the way that it looks, though I would probably say that's going to be just about it. So if you're looking for a clear case that promises not to yellow, this is it. But if you're looking for a case with strong MagSafe magnets and doesn't yellow, this is not it, in my opinion. So I would say that you probably would want to reconsider this if you are using, your MagSafe wallet with this. But it is kind of cool looking. I like the way that you could see the natural color, or the color of the blue titanium. Is it worth $50? I would probably say not for me, but it may be for you. Let me know in the comments below. My name is Mike. If you want to see more case reviews, I have the best Aramid fiber case coming up next, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.